I am Dr. Edward Summers, and this is a big LGBTQ story for today. Let's queer up the worldview. Ukraine's Zelensky is a homosexual actor, says Candace Owens. Conservative commentator Candace Owens has sparked outrage once again, this time by calling Ukrainian President Zelensky a homosexual actor in a December 3rd social media post. Her post read, quote, "No amount of media brainwash in the world could ever make me hope that Zelensky trumpets over an Orthodox Russia. You simply do not support a homosexual actor that is locking up churches and bishops," end quote. Critics quickly pointed out that Zelensky is married to Olena Zelenska and is a father. One commentator also asked if Candace is on the Kremlin's payroll, simply posting hateful content links. Owens has a history of racist and homophobic remarks. She is just a very hateful person. There's nothing ever positive I feel like comes from Candace Owens, and I just think that this is no news to me. To be honest with you, I hate that we're even covering this, and even paying attention to her comments. But I think the reason why we're covering it is, again, our community is constantly in the spotlight, and clearly he's not. If he is, he is, right? Like, if he's bisexual, whatever he is, who cares,
No.
But I just don't even get it.
Stop right there. Zelensky is not part of the LGBT community. So let's not even entertain that comment.
It's just so
because
stupid.
That gives her power.
Right.
I do not understand, and I have never understand, how people like Candace Owens get contracts to be claimed journalists. She is not a journalist.
Right.
She is an poorly opinionated, and an attention needing, I can't even say the word. Right. You can fill it in yourself. But my point is why are we listening to this woman? Yeah. Why are we giving her coverage? The only way she loses is when nobody watches her anymore.
That's right.
So this gentleman has to be commended for his bravery and his strength, for standing tall and earning the support of his country as they're being attacked by Russia.
That's right.
They're holding their own, and in some moments and ways, they've actually gained against Russia. Yeah. They have the world's, today the United States supporting them. Tomorrow we may not be, but they have the world supporting them, and that is so important. And for her to sit there and have the audacity and the absolute idiocy to make such claims, only so that she can get clicks and hits and a nickel or a dime from whoever gets that click.
Yeah, I couldn't even articulate anything about the story because I'm just like, this is just crazy. But to your point, though, it's not a story. But to your point, it's a distraction away from what's really happening. The fact that President Zelensky is in a fierce battle, and he has definitely held his ground. Ukraine has held their ground with the support of the United States today, right? And just everything that Biden has been able to do to support them. And we have to think about the context of what's happening here. We're talking about Russia has invaded a sovereign nation, and Zelensky is defending a sovereign nation. Now, if that was us on the back end, literally, we would try to nuke Russia, right? And so this is just a bigger distraction from what's happening with Zelensky. And to your point, this is just all about her just getting attention and trying to get a dollar. But we should not even pay attention to her. I think the real story is about, to me, Zelensky has done an amazing job, right? Yeah. To hold his country together, to fight against an aggressor, and I salute him. And that's what really should be the story, is about us saluting him.
And that's what the story should be. So I just encourage everyone and anyone to stop watching her comments, stop clicking on her shit, and, the only way we can get rid of people is by ignoring them.
Candace, cover some real news. Get a real job. This is a big LGBTQ story for today. There's no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.